Alright, I am back with a recap of this weekend's swap meet here. It was started on Friday officially. It might have unofficially started Thursday, and it went on to Saturday. Saturday was not a good day. Even though it was free to get in, there was half the amount of people, and there was a lot of really good stuff that was gone. And there was actually no other deals there, so it was just leftovers of whatever it was from Friday. A lot of these items have been at other swap meets, but sometimes when they make it to the dollar pile, that's when you want to get those things. So the first thing I actually picked up was this hose reel wrapper, that was free. This is not in any particular order. I picked up this rigid hammer here, and you're like, oh yeah, just a hammer you can get at Home Depot or whatever, these hardware store type places here, home centers, and that's like a $40–50 hammer on eBay in that condition, used. It's insane. It was 50 cents. Had to grab that. I don't remember if this was 50 cents or $1. I think it's part of a scale. It's a really amazing looking hook here, and I polished it up a little bit here, not much, but I just thought that would be cool to make into a great hanger for something. But I think it's part of a scale. That screw actually still turns there. It's a little stuck there, but very, very neat and unusual, kind of a vintage, I don't know. Very, very old looking there. Very, very cool hook there. Just a couple of unimportant sprinklers there, but I figured I'd give those a shot there. Those were $1 a piece. Found a picture of Jack Webb from Dragnet. It's one of those exhibit cards, probably from the 60s or 50s. I don't really know exactly when that was, but it was in this picture frame here. I will remove that from that, and it was $1 for that one there. Then I grabbed a bowl, because that was free. Why not? It looked like a decent one there. Got a couple of cups here. One of them is Fire King. People actually collect those. Davison Auto Parts. And then I got this one here, Nasco Northwest here. I think this one might have been the Fire... No, it was the other one. This says Galaxy on the bottom of it. And the other one is Fire King. And you can believe that these would be 10 or 15 bucks at some sort of antique mall, but those were 25 cents a piece. So I had to grab those two here. Then the most expensive thing I got here was this old Tonka road grader, probably from the early 1970s, maybe from the late 60s. I'm not exactly sure when. That it says Highway State Department. This was $10 for this one here. And it's got a Tonka logo down here. Rarely do you see that there. I haven't seen one like that. Usually they're on the side here, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a kind of a, and then these have like these little, quote, the headlamps here. Those are important to have there. But what's the reason why it was probably 10 bucks, it's missing its back wheels there. And it's a little smokestack there, but most of this kind of stuff was very, very expensive at the show, and it was tucked away in a corner for $10, and this still turns the wheels here. The little steering wheel turns the wheels. I mean, it needs to be set back in there so it turns back the other way. And I picked this out of a $1 rust bucket here. I thought it'd be kind of cool to put in like the tool room or something, hang that up and mark tools or put my last name on it. That's the original color it was right there, and then I've polished it to that so it looked a little better there, and I wouldn't get rust on my hands every time I grabbed it. But that's a great flat piece there for making a sign or painting something on there. Very, very cool. And again, that was only $1. In that same bin there, I found a glass knob at the last minute here. People love these antique glass knobs here. It's got some brass fittings on there. That was $1, and people were jealous of that find. And then the one that everybody was jealous of here is this one. It's got a kind of a purple color to it, and brass as well here. That's pretty neat there. Again, those were $1 a piece, and some people are like, I don't know. And but yeah, that's a heck of a deal there. I know those would have sold. About everything else that I left behind that I had kind of an inkling that I should go back and take a look at, everything that I had looked at previously was gone. Everything interesting. This was also in that $1 bin pile. I don't know why I grabbed the end of some sort of hornpipe or whatever like that, but I thought it looked funny on this, and I was being polite, so I bought that for $1. I'll buy that for $1. And again, that same bin had all kinds of fun stuff here. Here's a Diston coping saw here. I cleaned it up, and it says Diston on there. It's really hard to see on this side. It might be on the other side here, but it's a good Diston coping saw there. That'll clean up pretty nice once I get that crud off of there. So that's kind of cool. Got this Thomas sign here off a school bus here, and it was only $2 for that. Some guy got the $5 one. That was like a larger Thomas thing for inside the bus, I think. And he was just kind of upset. I wasn't upset, but he said I had a good eye, and he was buying everything I wasn't, and I was buying everything he wasn't. I think this is like a Tootsie Toy Auburn or something. I really don't know what's left of it there, but not much left. Unfortunately, one of the posts in the back here is broken for the back axle there. So, but again, I was just being polite and paid a whole $1 for that one. I didn't really need that one there. Then we got this Meatloaf album here. That one there, and that was $1 for that one there. So nothing special there. And we got this one here. This is, I think, a Bronco cap here. I think that's a Bronco cap. And that was in the quarter pile. That was in the quarter pile, so I grabbed that. Some of this stuff, it looked familiar to me from probably other people had this before and then swapped it around and traded it and all that fun stuff. And here's a Volkswagen cap here, an old beat up VW cap. I thought that was pretty cool to have for only 25 cents. It's a good deal. The deal of the day were 25 cents. In fact, I got a couple of rakes down here. The handles are snapped off, sawed off or whatever. But I paid $1 for those, so I don't know what I would do with them. But and then this is a heavy-duty stapler. It does like multi-staples. This was $1, and these things are about, I don't know, $20, $30, $40 at the store. Got some old tape on there from it. It was probably used at a school or something like that, but anyway, it was $1, and I just said, you know what, I'll get it. And I think this is the last items here. There should have been one more item, which I've kind of forgotten here. There was a button I had on my bag, but I don't have it out here. I got a Fenway Park book here, and the library ladies were selling their books and whatever was donated. Portland Rose Festival, Mount Rushmore and Keystone, Bend, and I went to go back and check for all the other books. There was like 7 or 8 more books, and I'm really trying to cut back on the books here. And those are all great deals there because they were 25 cents a book for paperbacks, but all the other ones were gone. So on nearly everything that I had kind of questioned was all gone. Everything. So that's pretty much the gist of it all. There's actually another item here I forgot here. I know there's a couple items I'm forgetting. There's the letter E, and I don't know what that orange E is for, but it could be from Exxon or more than likely Texaco or something like that. Super heavy. But that steel letter was only $1. I had to take that one. It's silly not to grab that for $1. So that's pretty successful. It was around $30 or $35 for everything there. It cost $8 to get in, and today it was free, and I only spent a whopping $5 today. There were a couple of sodas that were consumed for $1, and there was one pin on my backpack, some sort of Hawaiian Airlines or Hawaiian something or other. I don't remember what it was, but I bought it from my friend, and that was the cheapest pin that he had, and I just thought it looked good on my bag here, so I might show that if I have any kind of remember to do that. This room is very hot right now, so I'm going to have to leave this room, but that's what you can get at a swap meet for $30 odd, and let me know if I did good or what you liked in this video, and thank you for watching.